Okay, this story. There was a rich girl. There was a rich family in a village, and the girl Suhasini was getting married. She was extremely choosy about her dress, her purse, all those things, and um, her mother wanted to give her a purse, so she sent her the servant, the helper, to the shop, and she brought in everything. She said, "Okay, I didn't like it," and then they gave one purse, and she said, "Okay, I don't like it, but I'll keep it." And when the wedding took place, her mother kept something in the purse and told her that while going, please remember. She wanted to tell, but you know how the bidai is there. There will be crying, sobbing, people are so much. So she said, purse, and she never understood. So the Bharat went back and there was a heavy rain. And they, olden days, this is the olden time, they took shelter in a temple, and the rain was pouring. So after a couple of hours, they were able to leave. So until that, they all sat. Then the party was very busy in preparing food, etc. But this girl saw a young girl crying near the other corner. And this lady, being very soft-hearted, she went to her and she told, "What are you crying?" She said, "Look, I got married today. I'm an orphan. I don't have anybody. And I'm going with my Bharat people, and I have not taken anything with me. So it looks very bad if you go to in-laws' house without any gift. So they will make fun of me. So I'm crying." She said, this girl had a large heart. She said, "Don't worry." She came back to her bags, and there are so many presents. She saw which one I should give. Then she saw this purse. I said, "Okay, let me give this purse to her." She said, "Okay, this is my gift to you." And after a couple of hours, both of them departed. When this poor girl went to her house, her in-law said, "What have you brought from your Maika?" She said, "This is the only purse." And when they opened, there were gold coins. Gold coins. And her husband was extremely happy. Then they sold that, started a business, a big business, and they did very well in life. They became very rich and they had a child. And this girl went to her in-laws' house, and they were very rich. And so many gifts were given. So nothing is spoken about the purse, because the purse was not important. It's one of them. And in olden days, there was not much communication. So they were living happily. They had a child. Over a period of time, bad times fell on this rich girl's husband. And money, Lakshmi, never stays constantly in anybody's house. I always say, Lakshmi the Chanchala, she will always stay. Mostly in Japan, they say, Lakshmi stays in somebody's house for only 3 generations. Because by that time, 3rd generation will become arrogant with money. The first generation respects because they work hard. Second generation tolerate Lakshmi because they have seen their parents working hard. Third generation does not understand how the grandparents work, so they spend all the money, and which is, you can see even in real life. So the hard times came and they lost everything. And there was an earthquake. In an earthquake, husband, wife and child were separated. So this rich girl became very poor, and she went on searching her husband and child, and then they come to one village. There the free food was serving, and she took the free food and she started crying. Someone said, "Why are you crying?" She said, "Once upon a time, I came from a very rich family. Today I become a beggar, so it's really hurting me." Then the lady who was arranged this sponsorship program came. Then she told, "If you are from a good family, then why can't you come and join me in my house as my assistant or a babysitter? I have a child you can look after." Then she joined. They really looked after her very well. But this lady always remembered her son and her husband. I don't know where they are. And she did not have capacity to go and search each house or each village. But the lady of the house told her, "Look, you can do anything in this house, okay, but there is one promise you should make. There's a temple in the middle of the garden, and you should never open it. Now, no day should open it or touch it." She said, "Fine." And once they were playing with the child, she was playing, the ball went and fell inside the temple. So she went there to fetch the ball. She forgot her promise, and she went and fetched the ball. She saw on the altar there was no God. There was a purse. And suddenly she remembered this purse because she said, "Oh, I don't like this purse." And it was the same purse. She took in her hand and said, "My God, this is the same purse. How it has come here?" And she came out. By the time the lady of the house came, she said, "How dare you are to touch that purse? It is a goddess to us." She said, "What is this?" She said, "This purse had money and that changed my life." I tried to search that lady. She said, "Did you meet a girl in the temple?" And she said, "Yes, I met a girl who was a rich girl and she gave me the purse." Then she told, "I'm the same person." And she told everything, how this purse she remembered. And she didn't like. And she said her mother told, "Purse, purse, something." And by then the Bharat left. Then they embraced each other. Then she told, "I have a hard time." Then she said, "Don't worry." Though she sent servants, searched everywhere, she got her son and husband. Then they lived happily afterwards. It shows that a sense of gratitude this girl had. It is because she tried her level best to search her. She was not able to, but she kept on the altar that purse because that purse changed her life. And that's what I want to tell children. It's important thing is a sense of gratitude in life. She could have said, "Okay, who is who? I got the money, forget about the past." She didn't do that. A sense of gratitude. That is so important in life.